Hello and welcome. This is the weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week, the 24th to the 30th of December. Now, this is a general reading, and today I'm using the Wisdom Seekers Tarot. I'm also going to be pulling a card from the Universal Love Oracle deck. Now, I've been gardening yesterday, so my hands are a little bit shredded up from the garden, so apologies there. And also, we're heading into Christmas now, so Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you for being here on this channel. I've really appreciated your company this year, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as part of the community for the year going forward. Okay, so this is the Christmas week. The cards we've got are Strength. We've also got the Five of Pentacles. And we've also got a beautiful gift here, the Ace of Cups. All right, let's get started. Now, firstly, the Strength card. The first thing I'm noticing here is the Five Trees. Now, we've got another Five card here. And I want to talk to you a little bit about Five, because Five is about change. And I feel that your strength this next week is going to come about from the changes that you're making to the way you think. The lion here is representing our mind, and the strength to tame our mind and tame our thoughts is really the meaning of this card. And, you know, it does take a lot of strength sometimes to overcome what your thoughts are running away with. And just like my little Buddha here, having that silence and really calming the mind will help you get the strength. And I say power over your mind, but there's really no power struggle here. It's really the strength to listen more to your heart and the infinite love that's going through your heart, to listen more to that than the mind chatter. That's the strength here, and I feel going into this week that is quite appropriate, because at Christmas time for a lot of us our mind chatter is enormous. But really you can tame that this week. You've got the strength, and I feel all the changes that you've made recently can help that. Now, I'm also noticing the 7 flowers here. 7 is about mind and creativity, and it's also about reviewing those things in your mind that are no longer serving you. Let them go. Let them go. This is actually a powerful message for this week, and it could actually help you have a far more empowered week than perhaps you normally would at Christmas time. It can be a very hard time for many people. So this card is saying you've got the strength to overcome any of those old thoughts that are no longer serving you. Let them go into a sea of truth and healing within you. And just be aware that there is change coming about for you. Or those changes that you have been making are now coming to the fore. They'll be noticeable, which is really lovely. The next card we've got is the Five of Pentacles. Now, typically this card shows mother and child really poor and forsaken outside a beautiful stained glass window where all of the wealth and abundance and happiness is in the inside and they're on the outside. It's typically a card of lack, but in this particular deck, I'm going to read it a little bit differently. So fives are about change. They're about change, and they're also about the uncertain. So with the Five of Pentacles here, will you decide to be here in lack, or will you decide to be up here in abundance? It's really going to be your choice, and once again, it's really choosing. It's really choosing those thoughts that are going to keep you in abundance, and not the ones that keep you in lack. So really interesting. But you know, we've got we've got the Tower here, and I also feel, I'm just being told here, for some of you, you have made that stairway up. It's like a stairway here. So for some of you at the beginning of the year, perhaps you did start in that feeling of lack, and you've mastered your mind enough to climb up out of that and feel the abundance and be in the light. Be in the light, be above ground. So I feel for some of you that's going to be spot on, and really moving those obstacles out of the way, because once again it's all in our mind. As I said to a client this morning, it's all a mind game, this life. It truly is. And this week you've got the opportunity to really tame those thoughts, the strength to stay in that heart love. And if you are still here in lack or feeling forsaken, you've got the opportunity to tame those thoughts and move up into the light, so that you feel more secure, you feel more abundant, you feel more safe. Pentacles are about safety, security. They're also about health. And really they're just how you show up here as a human. So it really is an opportunity this week to make those changes or celebrate the changes that you have made. And for a lot of us, we do a lot of work and we get here and we don't celebrate. So celebrate you this week as well as everything else. Celebrate you. And our last card is the Ace of Cups, and I love this. The Ace of Cups is always a blessing in the form of new love, new relationship, new way of feeling. It's beautiful emotions, and it's a real flow of emotions. Now, for some of you, the full moon may have brought some tears of release. I know for me they did, brought some tears of release and let it go so that you can allow the magic in. And that's really what this card is about. And, with the other cards here saying, to really tame your mind and feel the abundance in your life, by getting out of that mind that's telling you it's not there, you really can have an amazing time this next week with beautiful blessings of friendships, relationships, new love, new ways of showing up, new energy and happiness and joy amongst family. So it's really a beautiful gift here, and I feel for many of you, you've let go of a lot of old emotions and a lot of old feelings and old thoughts, and now you're really being blessed with the new coming in. The universe likes to fill a vacuum. So, yeah. And also, I'm just seeing here these rivers. This is really about life being in flow. We've got flow in all of these cards, right? There's flow in all of these cards. We've got flow here, let it go. We've got flow here at the back, right? Giving and receiving, flow of giving and receiving. And we've got the rivers of flow here, the flowing of emotion, the flow of life, the flow of spirit, the flow of energy. So a really beautiful heart-based week. Let's see what the Universal Love Oracle wants us to know for this week. Okay. There it is. Balance. Oh, look at that. How perfect is that? Because all these other cards are indicating balance too. Really, it's the balance, giving and taking, heart and mind, and balance of feminine and masculine. And the feminine is that balance, is that kindness, compassion, flowing, caring, giving. The masculine is the loyalty, the safety, security, the doing. a real balance in that for you this week. And isn't that lovely, especially over the Christmas period? Look, I'm just really being directed to here too, and it's really about truth as well here, this balance. It's the that balance of you being in your truth, but also having that flow of the environment that you're in as well. So really, really beautiful. Now, just one last word on this Christmas week. If you truly do put your mind to it, you can have amazing flow and love this week, and really tame your thoughts and step into your heart space, into that infinite love and flow of life. Embrace the changes. If you are with family and having a beautiful time, embrace the love that's there. If you're not able to be with family, really find that balance within you so that you can shower yourself with love. Go out into nature and find the love in nature, because it's there. And if you are feeling a little bit down this Christmas, as a lot of us do, just remember that you're never alone. Spirit is always there for you. And if you ask Spirit or others, there will always be some company for you to go to. Have a look at your local, even on Facebook community page. There's a lot of people putting different, Christmas get-togethers. So it's really going to be in your mind this Christmas, whether you choose to embrace the love of yourself and others, or whether you choose to really stay down here feeling out of balance and not very happy or abundant. It really can be your choice this Christmas and for this entire week. And I would really encourage you to use that strength and that empowerment that you've got to really tame those old thoughts, make the changes, and embrace this new way of looking at things and this new way of feeling. And the balance is absolutely there for you, should you seek it. Okay, once again, have a really beautiful Christmas, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.